All right, I'm going to just push the button, play, record. But for some reason, I woke up this morning wanting or thinking about dirty rice. So around 6:30, I'm calling my mom after I had strolled YouTube to get, ideas of doing the dirty rice. Nobody did the recipe that my mom did back in the days and still to this day, because she says she's going to make some for Thanksgiving from bringing it up. That helped her want to decide to make dirty rice as well. But one of the things I'm going to catch you up on is I've sauteed my Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage. Normally, I would want to go spicy, but I got regular because for one, they didn't have the spicy. And I've already diced up my onions and bell pepper and garlic. And now, what my mom did different that I haven't heard on any of the YouTube videos of dirty rice is she adds livers, chicken livers. And that's what's cooking now. She told me to cook them in separate pots. But she said this is what makes your rice dirty. The chicken livers is what makes your rice dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting that up in small pieces and everything. And I'm going to put it in a separate bowl. But I'm getting ready to put the hamburger or the breakfast patty sausages back in the frying pan so I can saute up my vegetables here, onions and bell peppers and stuff. But that's what I'm doing. I had to catch you up on it. So I've already put my seasonings. I put onion powder, garlic powder, and one thing I added is my soy sauce. I've kind of gotten so used to this flavor in almost everything. So I put a little of the soy sauce inside of my livers and the garlic powder and onion powder and other seasonings. So I'm going to chop these up and let me get right back to you because I don't want everything to cook completely full until I'm ready for it to do what it's going to do. But let me chop these up and I'll get right back with you. Okay, so I picked you back up and I tell you I'm really almost clueless here, but I'm going to still go with the flow. So I took the chicken livers out and I made it. I'm not calling my mom because I know she's at the flea market. I'm letting her enjoy herself. I ain't gonna bug her no more this morning. I done called about 4 times this morning. But so here it is. I took the chicken livers out and smushed them. I made them smushed. But that's what gives the dirty rice the name dirty, because of the chicken livers. Okay, so now I have my but my pan sausage in here sauteing now with my onions and bell pepper and garlic. So I'm getting ready to do this here now. And get that flavor all in there. I don't think I put my cayenne pepper in here yet. I am going to make it spicy for myself. I'm the only one eating. Is that paprika? Okay. Oh, no, that's smoked paprika. Oh, well, might as well put some smoked paprika in there too, huh? Which I don't want to do, but where's my cayenne pepper? Okay, here we go. Put some cayenne pepper. I'm a spicy girl, woman. So I'm going to let this here saute until my onions and things get translucent. I don't want them to disappear. I want them to stay where I still can see bell peppers and still can see onions. I want them to stay that way. And now here's my rice that I seen some people cook the rice in the broth and stuff, and I don't kind of agree with that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be folding everything into my rice. So I will get a big bowl, and let me get back with you. I am trying to respect my mom and enjoying her time out. But I do not like saying I'm clueless, because I will figure my way out my way, doing it my way. So my question is, once I fold everything in, am I going to still cook this some more? Because the rice is nice and good, firm. I like that. And now my hamburger and or pan sausage is getting there. And my chicken livers are done. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is put some chicken broth, but this chicken stock or whatever I had in the refrigerator, I'm going to pour a little bit inside of here maybe. Let's try that. I'm just going to, I'm doing it as I go along, figuring it out. Okay. It's smelling real good up in here. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and let's fold our chicken livers. But see, I think it should be, that's why I got the broth, the stock stuff, because it seemed like it should be some juice in here. But let me see. Maybe I should have poured the chicken broth inside of the chicken liver stuff. But let's see what's going on. Let me put the phone down so I can use two hands. Be right back. Let me see what's going on with Hatchet. Hatchet, what's up? Oh, you all right? Okay. What you was barking at? Hatchet like, is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? But here's the rice getting dirty. The rice getting dirty. Okay. Let me pour in the rest of it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. So I turned over the chicken livers in the rice, and yes, indeed, it is dirty rice. That's what makes the rice dirty. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is pour the pan sausages and my onions and bell pepper and stuff over into here, and then I'm going to put it all in a pot and just let it steam a little more. And and let's see what's going on. Maybe I can do a little bit on camera. But yeah, I want to see the red, the green, my onions. Make sure I ain't making no mess. But I'm going to put my phone down so I can use two hands and do what I got to do, and I'll pick you back up. One thing I also did was I cooked me some quinoa, because I'm also going to try dirty quinoa. And I'll probably have that today, the quinoa. But I don't know if you can see. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so I didn't put all of my chicken livers or the pan sausage stuff. I didn't put all of that into the bowl, because I'm going to put some in some quinoa. Uh-oh, where did this come from? That's not the lid. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So now, let's finish turning this over. And I hope my rice proportion may have been too much. I don't know. But I hope I didn't put too much rice. But yeah. So let me stir this up a little better, and then I'm gonna put it in a pot, and let it just steam a little bit more. Everything's really done in it, but I'm going to let it blend in and see if I need any more flavors. Be right back. I told you I've been wanting to call my mom for the longest. And how about my mom just called me? Because I say I got everything simmering on low and all, but this is not my mom's touch. Even though it's good, it's not my mom's flavor. So my mom just called me and asked me how was it going. One of these, this is my dirty, my quinoa, dirty quinoa rice. And this is my dirty white rice. But what my mom, she gave me her ingredients. I say something is missing out of here big time. And what it is what I thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt some butter and put some parsley, and I ran out of celery. I might can go in my garden and cut a few celery stalks off. And what else? Thyme. She said thyme was what gave it, I can't remember, but thyme was a very important ingredient from how she was sounding. So I have thyme. I know I got thyme. Here it is right here. And I'm going to go out in my garden and cut up some celery and melt some butter. And what else she mentioned? Let me see. I wrote it down too. Even though it's good, but I want mama good. Yeah, liver, pan sausage, butter, celery, onion, green onion, parsley, garlic, basil, thyme, and your cooked rice. So there's the ingredients right there. So that's what we talking about. But let me go out here in my little garden and see if I got some stalks long enough for my celery. And I'm going to melt some butter and pour it into both of these and let them simmer. And she was like, the reason it's going to simmer is because you're letting all of those flavors soak into the rice. And that's what makes sense. Yes, yes. I went on and put some extra bell peppers and onions on top because, like I said, I kind of want to see my bell peppers and onions. But I'll get back with you after I melt my butter and put some more seasonings in my butter and pour it over into the pots. And I'm going to see if I can at least get it a little bit like what Mama's own tastes like. Be right back. Hatchet and myself about to make a store run because the butters that I have, I know they're not the butters that my mom would be using, but these are the butters that I usually buy. And my butter has olive oil and herbs. And so that's when I use butter for certain things with the Greek type flavor. And then I have my herb butter. I mean, when I say herb, I mean herb. So this is when I make my brownies or something sweet. I use that. And this is when I want to do my flatbreads and stuff. I use my herbal butter with the Greek flavor. So I'm going to the store and buy some real butter. That way I can have what I need to really get that authentic flavor. And I think part of it is the butter. So I'm headed to the store now. Everything is on low, warm, because I feel the heat starting to protrude through the rice now. Yeah, it's coming through. So by the time I get back from the store, I should be ready to stir in my butter and other parsley, celery, and green onions, or whatever my mom mentioned. But whatever I didn't have, basil, whatever, oh, I could put fresh basil, but whatever I didn't have, I will get it at the store and go from there. So I may pick you up as me and Hatchet getting in the car. I know he ready. If I say we getting ready to go to the store, Hatchet, he knows what those words. That's strange. That's it's crazy how he knows exactly what I'm speaking of and everything. You ready to go to the store? We getting ready to go to the store. And it's freezing cold to me. It's about 40 something degrees. But let me get ready to crank up and I'll pick you up later. Hatchet and myself just got back from the store, and boy, did I have a major, quick interjection of my day. He needed my help. So when I walked in my house, oh, it smelled so good. Everything is smelling so good. Oh my gosh. Yep, everything is smelling so good. So let me wash my hands and then I'll get back to what I was doing as far as melting butter and putting in my seasonings in the butter and then pouring it into the pots and letting it simmer for a while. Be right back. I'm melting my butter and my parsley, my celery, my fresh basil out of the garden, what else did I say? Parsley and stuff. So yes, so now what I'm going to do is pour this melted butter over into the dirty rice and the dirty quinoa. So now let me get right back to you. Let's see, I don't think I could do it. Let me see. And I have not measured anything, so I guess that'll be the next time around. But I'm gonna pour some of this on in here. And let me turn this all over into the rice, and I'll get back with you. Okay, by golly gee, I think that's that. This is my quinoa here. And I'm telling you, I am so pleased with the flavor. I am so pleased with the flavor. So now all I have to do is I'm just letting it steam or, simmer, get soaking in all of the flavors. And that's my dirty quinoa. And also my dirty rice. Same flavors. Same flavors. That's it. I am so pleased. So pleased. Letting it simmer to soak up all of that flavor. Yep. And that's dirty rice and dirty quinoa. Okay. I think that about does it. So I have everything on warm, so it could just absorb the flavors of the butter and the herbs and the vegetables. So yeah, I think that's it. So once this steams all the way through, I'm going to let it cool off, and a lot of it will be going in the freezer. Okay, I think that about does it. All right, everybody. Let me see. How can I do this here? Okay, that's that. Wow. I almost forgot. I have to sample it so it could be seen what's really going on in these pots. But I am pleased. I've already been sampling it, but just for camera's sake, let's do this. I turned the stove off on my dirty quinoa, and that's the dirty quinoa. So Let's see. I am so impressed. Now, yes, yes, yes. And that is the dirty quinoa. Now let's try the dirty rice. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I still have the dirty rice simmering, but let's see if my steam is coming up through the pot yet. I may have to turn it up, but I think I'm just leave it where it is. I don't feel any heat. I have it on warm. I may turn it on. Let me put, because sometimes my stove, it'll do what it want to do. But I turned it up a little higher. And let's see. It's very good, but I do like my quinoa flavor better. So it may be something extra that I need to put in. Well, for one, it's not cooking. Okay, I turned my flavor up, my stove up. So, yeah, because it's too low. I turned my stove up, and now, once it gets steaming like my dirty quinoa, the flavors would have soaked in a lot more. But I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Yes! I did it, Mommy. Have a blessed day.